So guys, for those of you that remember, so about 8 months ago, 9 months, maybe even 10 months, I ventured out to the journey to start my own self-employment, right? And I didn't know I would be where I'm at right now. I'm not yet where I want to be exactly, but I think it's crazy to think back then what I wanted to do and what I'm pursuing right now. They're kind of the same thing, but they're different, right? I'm here to give you guys the things that I've learned at my current stage. And for those of you that don't know, I'm building fashion brand from scratch only on this channel, and I'm documenting every process. And at the moment, I can't really show you guys what I'm working on because I want to show you guys when it's ready so I could give you guys experience. But to cut to the chase, what I'm trying to say is that I want to talk to you guys about the few things that I've learned that are a must to know in this journey of self-employment, or someone that's trying to build their own personal brand, clothing brand, fashion brand, whatever it is, what you're trying to do in business and in life, basically. I'm just here to give you certain things that I picked up on at my current stage in this process. You know what I'm saying? The weather is not really doing it, bro, but we don't really care, bro. I made an iteration on the logo. This is what the logo used to look like, right? Still looks good, you know what I'm saying? But this is the new direction that the logos are in. I have different colors. I have the brown one, the cream one, I have the black one, the white one. So I want it to be, this is kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So this is the direction that we're going in. But yeah, that's the local, just to give you guys a local piece. This is the new direction that I'm going in so far. This is the first thing that I picked up on. Allow yourself to pivot, right? Just allow yourself to flow, but don't stop flowing. Allow yourself to change. Be open to change. Be open-minded, right? Towards change. Like, don't be too stuck up on something, right? Keep changing. Follow, kind of follow your gut feeling. I don't know how to describe it necessarily. Like, when I started out, for those of you that remember, I started up with an agency. Then I realized that's not what I wanted to do deep down. I kept switching. Then I tried to go deep into photography. Then I tried to do selling photo frames. Then I tried to, keep trying all these different things until you find the certain thing that you want. It's not going to be a straight up line, right? It's not going to be like, okay, here to here, this is what I'm going to be doing. No, that's not how life works, right? It's going to be a lot of try this, find out you don't like it or it fails. Shift, try something else. Whole bunch of trying different stuff until you find something that really works for you. Don't just sit there and like, okay, now I don't know what I want, so let me wait till the idea of what I want comes. It's never gonna come, buddy. I'm just here to tell you. I mean, speaking from experience, keep waiting for, some people be like, I don't know what I want to do yet, but I'll find out what it is. You're not gonna find out what it is till you start doing something. It doesn't matter what it is, just start doing anything, bro. I really thought I was gonna be owning an agency, bro. And this is the thing about this. It's like, once you start doing that thing, believe it's that thing until you find out your values and morals and the ideas that you have in your mind don't really align with this thing that you're going down on. Then you could pivot. But don't just half-ass things. Dive into that thing and try it out and see if it's what you want to be doing. If it's not what you want to be doing, switch. Go. Don't be afraid to change to something else. Don't care what people think. They're like, oh, yesterday he wanted to be a photographer. Now he wants to be this. Don't care about all that. Don't listen to the noise. Follow see where you want to be and try these different things until you find the one that will take you where you want to be. That's the first thing that I want to share with you guys. But I have to go wash this car and get some pet food. Quick notes. I'm going back to the uploads on Tuesdays. I'm cutting down from Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm going back to only Tuesdays. So that's a quick notes from the chief editor, being me. I am the chief editor. Look, I know sometimes I just be yapping, but the point of what I was trying to say and the point that you should take away is that don't stay still. If you want to do something but you don't know how you're going to do it, just start by doing anything that leads you towards that direction. And try all these different things with the idea of where you want to be at in mind, right? But try all these different things, but keep in mind what you want to be at. Keep in mind where you want to be at and just work towards that. Try different things, keep switching. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at these trees. And the other thing that I had to tell you guys is that You have to come to terms with the fact that you may be doing this shit on your own for like 1 or 2 years, depending on how your business grows. You may be, whatever it is that you're trying to chase, you may be doing this on your own, like no one else. You may be the person in charge of every single part of the business that you're trying to build or brand that you're trying to build. And I had to come to terms with that, because sometimes people be like, I'll wait for my friend to come help me. And sometimes some of you guys may not want to hear this, is that sometimes your friends, as much as they support you, may not believe in you. What do I mean by that? Like, your idea may be too crazy for them to fathom, in the sense of like, you're thinking way beyond like what their normal thoughts are. Like, if I came up to one of my friends right now and I told them I'm building a fashion company that's going to be making $2 million a month, they would not believe me, because my idea is like up here and their thoughts are like down here. What they use is like down here. So they may be supportive of you, but they may not believe in you, and they may not see things as you see them. So be ready to do this shit on your own for a very long time. First of all, look at this beauty, bro. Look at this beauty, man. Look how stunning she is. But anyway, this is not about the car. What I'm trying to say is that you're gonna be doing these things by yourself, and you have to come to terms with that. Now, with that being said, you have to be very organized in everything that you do, because you got to think about this in this brand stuff. Let's say you're a one-person business. You have to be your own manager. You have to be your own graphic designer. That means you're coming up with the designs of everything. You have to be your own marketer. You're coming up with the marketing ideas, the concepts you're going to be posting on the ads and stuff like that. You have to think about your own accountant, your budgeting, where you're putting your money for what. All these things, you have to be organized. What I do, I have a Miller note. What I use is I have a Miller note. I think it's a website. They have an app too. It's called Miller Note. So I use that to organize everything. Like, I'm going to show you guys, as you can see behind me right now. This is what my Miller Note looks like. I separate everything into categories so that I know exactly what my brand is, like what the operation is looking like in my brand, right? Like, if I'm to know, I make sure I know where my money is going. I make sure what advertising I'm gonna do. I make sure what the brand idea is before I even come up with something. I have to narrow down. Like, for example, for the past couple of weeks or so, I've been narrowing down on the brand identity. Like, I want to figure out, who do I want to talk to, right? I want to figure out, who do I want to reach out to. But look, I say that all to say, you have to come to terms with the fact that you're going to be doing this stuff on your own. And if you have people that are helping you, that's great. That's very great. You have to value those people. Now, which takes me to my next point. My next point is that watch the people that are around you, right? Watch the people that are around you in your day-to-day life, people that are taking up your time every single day. Watch those people, because having someone that's not helping you build towards that is drawing you away from that. Like I told you guys in the last video, there's two things. You're either adding on to or you're taking off. Like, if you're trying to achieve something, every action that you take in your day-to-day life is either adding on to that achievement or taking away from that achievement. That applies to the people in your life. Are they helping you add on to that achievement, or are they taking you off from that achievement? Which means is that if you're with someone and they're helping you build the brand, right? Or whatever it is that you're trying to do. But instead of coming to you and they're like, hey man, I saw this company do this. I think this could be a great idea that we could put in. It doesn't even have to be that. It could be just something like, hey man, I saw this show. I think we could get some ideas from this show. I think we should watch that and get some inspiration. See, that's someone that's helping. That's someone that's adding towards your goal, that's taking you towards that goal. But if you have someone that's taking you away from it, it's like, oh man, let's go party, or let's go this. You don't, like, you want to keep those people in your life, but you don't want to give them majority of your time, because that's taking you out from where you're supposed to be. But yeah, that's another thing that I've realized, and I think everyone should genuinely think about applying. And one recommendation book that I should recommend to you guys, if you haven't read this, you should get this book, and it should be like a Bible for whatever it is you're trying to achieve. The book is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, I think. That book if you're building a business and you haven't read that book, give it a chance. It's a don't let the title discourage you from reading it. It's a very important book that you should consider. If Belly does not rock with it, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if we could bring them back. Are we going to find out? But he said, just a reminder we ball. We got the dog food, man. We got the dog food for the big dogs. Look at this beauty, bro. But I don't know what I would do if I had to get rid of this car, man. Look at she's just a stunner, bro. I swear to God, she is. She's beautiful. She's a stunner. She's just too damn beautiful. Just a reminder, we ball. Just remember what he said. The last thing that I would say, and this is something that I had to lock in on because I was letting it slide a lot of times, is that you gotta watch where you spend your time. I know you hear this a lot. But watch who you give your time, watch where you spend your time. You could find a whole day could go by and you wasted it doing nothing. But your time is very valuable when you're doing things by yourself and you're growing this brand stuff. Your time is that's when you start to realize that time is money. So I don't want to get too much into that because I'm very sure it's pretty much self-explanatory. Watch where you spend your time. Schedule stuff. Schedule your day, right? Schedule your day. Schedule how you want to spend your day, because that helps you achieve your goals better, easier. If I'm to say that, in the sense of like, you're giving your work at least 4 hours a day. That's all I have to say, man. But it's getting exciting, guys. At least from my point of view, it is. For you guys, it's not, because you're not seeing the behind the scenes, seeing everything come to life, seeing all the ideas coming to life. It's getting exciting, and I can't wait to show you guys. This is a plan, guys. This is a plan, right? I'm going to show you guys, like, once I've gotten the samples and stuff like that, I'm gonna show you guys how I got to where I got, basically. I'm gonna show you guys how I got to the samples. It's hard to show you now when I don't have the samples. You may not be able to see it as clear as I want to show you guys. But other than that, man, guys, follow the journey. December 20th, man. Write that date down. Write it down. December 20th is the day. December 20th is the day of the drop. Write it down. We're gonna make this shit. Boom. This is legendary. This is bigger than us, man. This is bigger than us. We all know that. But write the date down, because the stuff that we're cooking up, you already know. So December 20th, write the date. Go follow the Instagram, GENMOJA. Leave it down below. Please, guys, go follow it, because we need to grow that community. You know what I'm saying? Guys, on the YouTube, the first 5 people to order from the brand when it drops, right? Those people will get all the drops for free. Every other drop that I'll do in the future will be a free drop for them. They're like VIP members, basically. So you guys on the YouTube, you know, but the other guys, they don't. So just to give you guys an inside scoop, I'll let them know later. But for the guys on the YouTube, you guys, you know, I've just told you.